offer our best Sierra ever. During GMC Truck Month, trade up to our best Sierra ever with 0% financing for 60 months, plus $1,000 bonus cash, plus 1 year of SiriusXM satellite radio, including every NFL game.
Want to feel great? Then try Arby's Value Menu with all your feel-good favorites, like mood-enhancing curly fries and our classic junior roast beef. Arby's, it's good mood food.
2.5 Men premieres Monday, September 19th, only CBS.
From New York, the greatest city in the world, it's The Late Show with David Letterman. Tonight, Michael J. Fox, comedian Jim McDonald, singer John Doe, and the top 10 list presented by the cast of 2.5 Men, plus Paul Schaefer and the CBS Orchestra. And now, fighting for his right to party, David Letterman.
Thank you. I just want to mention something to the theater audience here. We've placed a call to Tri-State Microphones. Everything's going to be fine. Everything will be fine. You know what it is here in New York City, ladies and gentlemen? It's Fashion Week. Were you aware of that? I want to tell you something. I know we got a lot of trouble in this country and around the world, but never have Americans been more fashion conscious. Do you agree?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Well, you can tell just by looking at you folks.
Oh.
And when the fashion people are in town, we, of course, in the know, we call them fashionistas.
Oh.
Fashionistas. Oh. And I was coming to work this morning on the subway, and there was...
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Well, thank you. I'm not exactly under oath. So I'm coming to work this morning on the subway, and there's a guy looking at me, and nothing unusual there. And pretty soon he comes over, and he pulls out like a tape measure, and he starts to measure my inseam.
Oh, no.
And I said, "Oh, my God, are you in the fashion business?" And he says, "No, I just like your show." That never happened before. You know what tomorrow is? Tomorrow is Bring Your Son or Daughter to the Office Day. Are you aware of that? Be a lot of fun.
And now the official response to President Obama's address to the joint session of Congress.
What do I care? I'm still worried about my fatwa.
This has been the official response to President Obama's address to the joint session of Congress.
You know, it was good last night. Did you see the Republican presidential candidates debate? Well, say goodbye to apathy. I'm telling you, these guys and Michelle Obama, I mean, they looked like a town council that was outlawing dancing, didn't they? They looked like a board of directors that was lying about poisoning a river. I wanted to TiVo the debate because I couldn't stay up, so I TiVo'd the debate. My TiVo fell asleep.
Oh,
fell asleep. So anyway, they were doing the Republican debate last night, and Brian Williams was there, and well, here's what happened. Watch.
Thank you especially for joining us here in this spectacular space, this spectacular presidential library, where we are all gathered under the wings of Air Force One. We're going to get right to it tonight.
You know who did well at the debate last night? That Mitt Romney. You know who I'm talking about when I say Mitt Romney?
Yes, of course.
The Mittster,
Mittman.
If he's elected, he'll be the first president in the history of this country named Mitt. And he did very well because he's had the television experience. Mitt Romney is, for 7 years, he was the host of Celebrity Card Sharks. Did you know that?
I did not know
Mitt
that.
Romney.
I was not aware of that.
Host of Celebrity Card Sharks.
What a career.
But he... But they're always on the lookout for gaffes. They're waiting for the politicians to make gaffes, and poor Mitt Romney made a horrible... Do you remember this?
What do you mean?
Halfway through the debate, he asked, what's her name, Michelle Bachmann.
Michelle Bachmann?
Yeah.
Michelle Bachmann.
He asked her if she would bring him a cocktail. It was horrible. Just horrible. Yeah. He... But Mitt's very slick, good-looking, handsome man, and you wonder, how does he get his hair like that? Because I'm a guy who has a lot of hair problems, and I'm always looking. Well, here's how. Watch Mitt. This is what he did right during. This actually happened. Watch.
Bain Capital, the company you helped to form, among other things, often buys up companies, strips them down, gets them ready, resells them at a net job.
Thompson's Water Seal. I think that's what that is. Yeah. And that Rick Perry, I mean, oh my gosh, that Rick Perry, you can smell his cologne through the TV. Whoa. He doesn't believe in global warming, thinks Social Security is a Ponzi scheme, has executed 234 people. In other words, he's a Republican moderate. He's a moderate. He's a centrist. But Rick Perry wrote a book, I don't know, I guess it was a bestseller called Fed Up. Fed Up. I'd buy a book called Fed Up. Wouldn't you buy a book called Fed Up? I mean, you people are fed up now, aren't you? I don't blame you. I'm a little fed up myself. So he wrote the book Fed Up, and then New Jersey Governor Chris Christie also wrote a book that's, I think, it's a best. Chris Christie, it's called Overfed. Have you read that one? Overfed. Whoa, but
He wrote a book as well.
That's right. But there were a lot of surprises, and this was crazy. Now, they held it at the Reagan Library, and this is after the jet engine dropped off. So that was one surprise. And then look what happened next at the Reagan Library. Watch.
Okay.
Frustrated by the tone of the debate at the Reagan Presidential Library, the disgruntled ghost of Ronald Reagan showed up and repeatedly punched candidates in the head.
New and deeper understanding of the importance of freedom,
Way to go,
faith
Kip.
and liberty, based upon our relationship with God.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, look at Paul Schaefer, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Come on.
After Newt Gingrich will take a punch. On the program tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Michael J. Fox is here, everybody. We'll be right back. Thank you very much.
Just ahead, a special Top 10 list presented by the cast of 2.5 Men and Michael J. Fox. I have decided to end my campaign for the presidency of the United States. I'd like to thank my staff and supporters. We fought a good fight. Stick around, Dwayne.
This restaurant has been in our family for years.
Tradition is important.
But it takes more than tradition. It takes logistics. Flyers, color postcards, modern marketing. Look at this menu. Looks nice, huh?
My daughter goes to business school.
I went to the UPS store. They do it all. I got a great deal.
A special.
The UPS store is having a 3-for-all. Choose 3 printing, mailbox, or faxing products and receive 30% off. Only for a limited time and only at the UPS store.
You know, I made those menus.
When you come to New York from a place like Detroit, no one expects you to influence the world of fashion. But when you grew up surrounded by rock and roll and heavy industry, you just might make a name for yourself. That's what a blue-collar attitude can do in a white-collar world. Now lease the all-new 2011 Chrysler 300 for $339 a month for well-qualified lessees.
Survival's all about staying power. So who will be the last man standing? The Degree Adrenaline series has twice the sweat-blocking power. Looks dry to me. The Degree Adrenaline series.
New on Blu-ray and DVD, the gang discovers the laws of attraction.
Who's Amy?
Sheldon's girlfriend.
Sheldon has a girlfriend?
Includes brainy bonus features and Blu-ray exclusives.
It's fun for ages 8 to 80. Join us.
The Big Bang Theory Season 4 on Blu-ray and DVD September 13th.
This is Cheryl. This is her 4-year-old computer she doesn't think she needs to update. So to show her what she's missing, we built a PC store in her house.
Oh my gosh!
What do you say we go shopping?
This one's very cool. Where's the tower for this?
Everything is right here.
Oh, stop.
Flip that screen around.
Very lightweight.
500 gigabyte hard drive.
I like the DVR thing. I like this one.
New PC in the house.
I'm a PC and I'm finally up to date.
Before you buy anything anywhere, check us out.
Now, only at Gardner White, you get 2 TVs from Best Buy and save over $1,000. Get this great sofa and love seat, 3 tables, a 43-inch Samsung, and a 32-inch Toshiba. All on sale for just $19.99, with no interest for 2 years.
If you buy furniture anywhere else, you'll pay too much.
Don't overpay at other stores. Everything just $19.99. This is the final weekend. Hurry to Gardner White.
The Great American Muscle Car and the Great American Sports Car. 2 powerful reasons why Chevy runs deep and why the competition is running scared. Put it in D and see why Chevy drives the Motor City. Visit ChevyDetroit.com.
When lack of sleep strikes, you can cure zombieitis at Gardner White for one final weekend. Get an eye comfort queen for just $10.74 with free next-day delivery, a free foundation, a free LED LCD TV, or a free HP touchpad from Best Buy with no interest for 3 years. Don't overpay. Get eye comfort for $10.74, a free foundation and a free TV, or a free HP touchpad. Now, only at Gardner White.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Paul. We have a lovely program for you this evening. Is it going to stop raining? Honest to God, it's like living in Manila. We get so much rain here. We had the Hurricane Irene came through here. Yes. 10 feet of rain.
That's it.
I mean, people were docking boats to the traffic meters on parking meters on Broadway, and then that starts to drain off, and it's been raining for the last 3 days. Yeah. And I say, hey, what's going on?
What's going on?
But here's the problem when you get a lot of rain like this. We're doing the U.S. Open tennis tournament to crown the new U.S. Open champion. And because of all of the rain and the guys can't play in the rain, it's completely screwed up that schedule. Yeah. So whenever there's a crisis in New York City, we here at The Late Show try to do our best to help out. We volunteer. We say, I called the mayor and I said, let us help. And he said, okay, so here's what you can do. You can play some of the singles matches there at the theater, which is, they usually play them out there at the Louis Armstrong Tennis Center in Queens. Yeah. So we got a couple of matches going on here tonight.
Oh, here at the theater. Right
this
here.
is. Oh, wait a minute. Let me. John Eisner versus Gilles Simon in our green room. Are they playing right now? In the green room? Yeah, let's take a look. Here they are. There's John Eisner and Gilles Simon.
Oh, look.
Was that a fault or is that it's hard to score. Who's that guy sitting on the, now he's getting 3 serves. I don't know what's happened. This is very confusing. Okay, that's fine. Everything I touch. Ladies and gentlemen, here's tonight's top 10. Let's go. The category, boy, this is exciting. Top 10 reasons to watch the new season of 2.5 Men. You know what I'm talking about here?
Yes, of course.
This is going to be huge, and it's going to be huge thanks to Charlie Sheen. He did all the heavy lifting on this one, boy. I mean, at some point, there was years and years ago, there was a gun and his wife and the police, and somebody went to jail. And then later, there was a strangling episode and somebody went to jail. And then he checks into a hotel and there's hookers locked in the bathroom and like a shoebox full of illegal drugs. And the police were called and the hooker announced that she was really a porn star because...
Yes.
And that made her parents feel much better. And then it just kept going and going. And then Charlie really went nuts and started making fun of the show's producer, and that's when he got fired.
Well, at that point, yeah.
You can take drugs.
Fine.
You can have illicit sex.
No problem.
You can roughhouse with the girls.
Anytime.
You start making fun of your producer.
You're out.
It's lights out, baby.
Goodbye.
You can take that to the bank.
I will.
Who's that guy that used to have the parrot on his shoulder?
Yeah, Beretta.
Yeah,
Take that.
I'm like, Beretta.
Yeah.
You can take that. Take your parrot to the bank.
Take that to the bank.
So now, and he goes on this tour with the hotties, the super. What would they call them?
The goddesses.
The goddesses.
His
The goddesses. The goddesses. That's right. And so they said, okay, Charlie, you really need a prescription. So they call Ashton Kutcher, who had been the understudy on that show for years. And they said, all right, buddy, you're going in. And so now Ashton Kutcher is taking over the show. It is going to be television history. This is going to be skyrocket through the roof. That's the category. Top 10 reasons now to watch the new season of 2.5 Men. And ladies and gentlemen, presenting tonight's top 10 list from the hit CBS show 2.5 Men, Ashton Kutcher, John Cryer, and Angus T. Jones, everybody. Here we go. Hi, boys.
Hello, David.
Nice to see you. Good luck, gentlemen. I'm very excited. I think this is going to be great for the American TV audience. I think it's going to be great for CBS. And there might be a little something in this for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why is John Fogelberg there?
Dan
Fogelberg. Dan Fogelberg.
What's he doing there?
Yeah, why is he there? I don't know either. All right, here we go. Top 10 reasons to watch the new season of 2.5 Men, number 10.
If you had a hit show, I'd watch it.
Thank you very much, Dan. Number 9.
Television is a great way to avoid interacting with your family.
Number 8.
I need to pay for a really big new house.
Number 7.
If you don't, I'll make Dude Where's My Car too.
Oh, no. Please don't. Number 6.
The economy sucks. Our show's free. What more do you need?
That's right. Number 5.
This season will reveal who the mother is.
That makes no sense. That makes no sense. They're confusing. Number 4.
We're switching to metric, so it'll be 4.023 men.
That seems like a good idea. And number 3.
I'm 35 damn years old.
Well, wait a minute. That's the kid, isn't it? That's supposed to be the... I don't know. I don't understand anything. Number 2.
It's like The Odd Couple, but we get to use the word wiener.
Right. And the number 1 reason to watch the new season of 2.5 Men.
Watch it, don't watch it. I get paid either way.
Thank you, boys. Cast of 2.5 Men. I think they were under the impression this was a rehearsal. We'll be right back with Michael J. Fox, everyone.
It might be hard to believe that the new Focus can virtually park itself. Till you actually see it park itself. The Ford Focus with class-exclusive active park assist.
On September 13th, from the studio that brought you Iron Man.
Whoever holds